We don't see that a lot from like any Diddy's other than maybe JJ Rockets. But I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if like Nitron decides to pull it out, right?
Yeah.
Most likely than not is like Diddy's will cover the ledge with like a back air, right?
Okay, I see.
So I mean that's gonna. I mean if I have to guess, like most of the battle is gonna take on the ledge. But
Okay.
as we can see, Lumisatu has its own Charizard, his own things on the
that was a good
like a back air, right?
Yeah, I mean Rage back air honestly with Charizard. Cool.
Rage backer, and do remember that the backer does have a sweet spot at the tail, right, where the flame is.
That's what he got.
Yeah. So, for example, if you were to play, and that's like a C zone or C axis special, right? If you were to play this like on flat zone, right?
Yeah.
His entire tail would be a sweet spot, or at least I think that's with the forward tilt. I don't know if that also applies for the backer, but I know for a fact it's like his forward air. So yeah, Diddy. Now Diddy has its own problems.
Yeah.
The main problem is killing, right?
Yeah.
He has setups like down tilt into like up smash, down tilt forward air, down tilt back air.
Yeah.
Problem is like those setups don't work like till a high percentage.
Yeah. I mean he's got him at a high percentage,
but yeah, he can't do anything at this point.
Yeah, he's in a really like precarious situation because it's like
banana up smash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good.
Another thing I should mention with Diddy's like while heavies do lose Ditto, they're like, I know for a fact Bowser Sark use a 50-50, right? And that as far as like DK goes is a 55-45 DD combo, right?
Okay.
And the main reason for that is like heavies just don't die, right?
Yeah.
They just like they don't die high percentages. You can survive easily 200, right?
Yeah.
At least grapplers, and maybe
what's even worse is the fact that once you get them that high and you can't kill them, they can kill you. Yeah, they can kill you, especially that.
So
Charizard,
for example, Charizard, his kills option, I know is like jab up B. It's a mix up essentially, right?
Right.
Or like if he lands a nair, he can probably do nair to up B. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Now I've seen like nair to up air, right? So with Charizard, it's like trying to land that one move. But also like Charizard also relies on like up B out of shield, right?
Oh!
Was that an angel drop?
I believe so.
Yep.
He dropped it into down air.
Yeah, so that's an angel drop. That's drop banana or C drop banana into down air. So if you've seen Sinodo, that's one of the things that is called like the most dishonest or one of the dishonest, and he uses that word very, very like lightly, right?
Yeah.
As a dishonest setup that Diddy does have, right? Like, of course, he killed at a high percentage, but it has been done before at 50 or even 40. I've seen it kill like super early.
Yeah. Especially characters like Charizard, his recovery, like while it is like fairly good, it's not amazing.
With Charizard, like Charizard does have a B, which does have like super armors.
Yeah.
The problem is that I'm guessing there's a frame.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's the top of the frame, or either that, or when he finishes his up B, where really the really like he loses super armor. I think one frame, or I think it's at the end of his up B. I think the angel drop hit like after his up B was finished, right? I don't know if he did a beefy up B, which I guess resulted. Yeah. So you see what just happened, right? His up smash has a jab block.
Right.
And I've seen Charizard do nasty stuff with like an up smash jab block. So, and also, up smash also gets rid of the banana.
Okay, that was
so
good.
that's a hoo-ha.
Yeah.
The traditional
Just DDD things.
This DDD things, right? So
Diddy things.
Yeah, Diddy thing.
Okay. Alright.
So now that Illumisatu has the banana, I guess that he probably wants to get rid of it, just to free up his aerials, really.
Yeah.
Either that or to like use it
probably,
against Diddy.
Yeah, use it against Diddy. Maybe get a back air.
Yeah, one thing like you'll see at higher level plays that like both opponents will make use of the banana, right? So like that's just one, like you don't see that very often at low level, but at high level, a banana can be like a blessing for you, and it can go against you, right?
Yeah.
But some characters, for example, DK, really don't want to do anything with the banana. Like they don't want to have a banana in hand because he doesn't free up the aerials, right?
Yeah.
Unless you do like maybe C drop, re-grab aerial.
Right.
But like that's
so that
already.
just adds another element of.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a side. That's a Flame Blitz.
The Flare Blitz, yeah.
Flare Blitz, that's definitely gonna take it out. And you know, that's a surprise factor that we do have to keep in mind about Charizard.
Yeah.
His specials are really, really hard hitting, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So like, you know, you may be like at a disadvantage against Charizard.
Yeah.
But he can hit you with like maybe 2 of those and still kill you.
That was down till forward
That down till forward smash, you know, we've seen that up a lot of times,
he
and
tried.
yeah, he got light-latted. That you have to accept that at some point. Honestly, so Diddy's really good character against like Charizard, right? At least with Charizard, I know, and maybe
Right.
DDD, but DDD loses to anyone if I'm being honest here.
Oh, that's
But
unfortunate.
Charizard has like does a bit better in the Diddy matchup than DDD. And
So
I don't know. I'm not. I don't.
Oh, okay. So that's it. Okay, I thought
Wait,
it was
really?
Yeah. I guess that. Wait, can you go back to the bracket?
Yeah.
Okay, Waltz and Nitron are on stream next.
Hey, Illumisatu, that's 2. Did you only play 2 games? Is it supposed to be out of 5? 2 out of 3?
No, it should be. It
Okay.
should be 3 out of 5 here.
No, yeah, he's right. Yeah.
No, not yet. Okay, you're right.
So yeah, that's gonna be it. And
Okay.
on
so
next we
change it
have
to Nitron.
Nitron.
Yeah, Nitron and Waltz, I think, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I cannot use Max. Okay, I'm sorry.
And then reset the
Reset
score.
score. Yeah.
Okay. Can you pull up the
So
stream again? Oh,
yeah,
yes.
for sure. So what do we have here? This is gonna be Mega Man Mario, if I have to guess.
Yeah.
Both characters like basically abuse each other in many ways, right?
One thing that Waltz has been working on is the pellet pop.
Yeah.
Said he's gotten pretty good with it.
The pellet what?
The pellet pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one is that one?
It's like hits you with a pellet and then puts him in an advantage situation. I don't really
Okay.
know how it works.
He might have done that. He might have done it to me like on losers bracket, probably.
Yeah. It's not anything flashy. It's just like Mega Man things that like
Yeah,
just do.
I'd imagine.
And
Yeah.
using the C stick for Nair, like that's pretty.
Yeah. Okay. So he's not gonna go Mario. He's gonna go Diddy.
Yeah.
And just like last game, I'd imagine a lot of the battle is gonna happen on the ledge, right?
Yeah.
So Diddy,
Both
you know,
of these
and that's
characters-
that's assuming that like you know Mega Man doesn't get in with pellets, because that's another thing we have to keep in mind, right?
One
And that
thing
was a
with this
failed jab
is,
block.
Both of these characters heavily rely on their projectiles.
Yeah,
like-
Mega Man more so than anyone. I think
Yeah.
that Mega Man is like
It's-
the last true, I would say like true zoner, right? Of
Yeah.
course, we have zoners all around the Smash cast, like
Yeah.
that are higher, that are like at,
Yeah.
you know, at the higher tier list. But I think Mega Man is like the last, like the highest in terms of like tier list. He's like the highest level.
Right. And by projectiles, I mean
Projectile,
more
yeah.
mainly like he's got the
Yeah.
the metal blade and Diddy's got the banana. So
Yeah, but
it's
do you
gonna-
remember
it's
that
gonna
like
rely-
Mega Man's meta game relies a lot about those pellets, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's like a super zoning character. Think of like Deadshot in Injustice, right? Or Guile, where like they always try to keep you out. And you know, and that's very true for Mega Man. Diddy has a lot more flexibility.
Yeah.
The frame data on Diddy's moves is kind of insane, and that's
Yeah.
gonna be a unsafe, unsafe grab, right?
Yeah.
Or an unsafe move. So you're always gonna grab it. One thing that Diddy does have, of course, is the banana, which he can play around a lot.
Yeah.
But one thing that Mega Man does have that we'll have to keep in mind is that
That back air.
you know, the back air and the pellets. The pellets are gonna build damage over time.
Yeah.
And you might not notice it because you know a few pellets might not matter to you once you get out of disadvantage. But
Yeah.
the next thing you know is that you're at a disadvantage state because
Yeah.
like you have swallowed a lot of damage from
Okay,
Mega Man.
that was a good
One
metal
thing,
blade.
Waltz likes to do a lot is that down air.
Yeah.
He'll throw you off stage and then like he'll pretty much like pull a down air on you, right?
Yeah.
And it may hit you, it may not,
Yeah.
but he'll do it anyways, right?
Yeah.
And that covers a lot of things.
Oh, okay. He missed the up smash.
Yeah, well, I've noticed that Nitron has been missing those up smashes a lot in this game at least, right?
Yeah.
And that
Last
might,
game, yeah, he landed
he landed a couple, but like
Yeah.
this game is more noticeable, right?
yeah.
And it looks like because of due to the property of a 3-hit move, it looks like it's Nitron is falling or Waltz is falling out of it like pretty easily. That might also have to do with like Mega Man's gravity, which is kind of weird, right?
Also, he's not exactly too large. So.
Yeah.
Whereas with Charizard, he just gets hit with everything.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's one thing we have to keep in mind. Mega Man.
Which is why. Waltz missed the back air. That would have killed. If,
yeah, 167. Honestly, back throw will kill, and I don't know if up throw will kill at this point. I think it will.
Back throw definitely. Okay, that was good.
Stock, and he did.
Yeah, back air, of course. You don't want to be in a disadvantage with
He does
Diddy.
have like almost a 60%. Yeah, a 60%
He needs to make up
advantage.
this.
Yeah, he's gonna make this up. It's
And
still
with-
doable. It's just
With Mega Man making up this damage is like really hard too, right? Because as I said, like Mega Man relies a lot of like zoning, right?
He likes to have a lead.
Right. So
And-
where like Diddy and Cloud can make like a flashy combo and just get like the percentage right back. Even DK
just-
too.
Diddy keeping the opponent in disadvantage forever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing with
What happens?
DK. I know for a fact that you can get like 2 grabs and like bring it back pretty quickly, right? If you're in a disadvantage. Same thing with Bowser, and I've seen it with Cloud too. But like with Mega Man, like he can't just get in and like do a flashy combo unless we're talking about the footstool
Yeah,
stuff,
the
right?
footstool combos. He's been working on it. It's
Yeah, I feel like it's fundamental, right?
Yeah.
Because like that's one thing that's one of the niches Mega Man has, right? To get back damage, like a comeback factor in many ways, right? And of course, he has been like, of course, getting back damage, but is that being a hoo-ha? Not yet.
not yet.
But yeah, I've seen Waltz. He's slowly getting the damage back, right?
Yeah.
And
There's not
you
too
see
much
that
that he can
banana.
do,
That's gonna come troublesome.
Yeah, that's
That, but like.
the ledge too often.
yeah.
The problem is with having the banana there, right? That's just gonna catch a lot of your options, right? Especially if Diddy's on standby for like a backer or forward throw or forward air. That's basically the ledge paradox with Diddy. How are you gonna get off the ledge? That's one thing that whenever you're a character like Mega Man or really any other character, you rather not put in that position in the first place.
You're right.
Of course, we have like
He's got to work mainly on his zoning.
yeah, Sony is gonna be huge here with Mega Man, right? If he can get a decent lead and like basically space out Diddy, right? He's gonna be in a good position, right?
Yeah. It's
The
not
problem
what's
is,
happening right now.
yeah, the problem is that Diddy's getting in too often, right? Bananas are pretty much catching Mega Man nonetheless, and he's putting he's not exactly throwing it at Mega Man. Rather, he's leaving it in the floor so
Yeah.
he can apply pressure.
Yeah. I think Walt should be defending the bananas in a way, and making it not as easy for Nitron to just run in and pick him up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because Diddy with banana is
Yeah.
scary.
yeah, I'd imagine, of course.
I mean, even just leaving it on the ground, it makes it like
It makes it so that you have to do something about the banana. You either have to get rid of it, or you have to pick it up.
Yeah.
Or if you
And
don't,
then Diddy can punish you for
Yeah.
picking it up or not picking it up.
right? And if you don't pick it up, he will. And
It's Diddy with banana.
and they steady with the banana. You get what you get.
yeah.
One thing I haven't seen Mega Man do any like as often right now is punishing Diddy's side B, right? Super punishable.
Yeah.
Contrary to many beliefs, his side B is not a disjoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really weird.
Yeah, it's just really weird. So, and he just Waltz just hasn't been doing that.
Metal Blade and Dub Smash.
Yeah,
He went for it.
he went for it, and it sort of worked, I
It
guess.
wasn't going to kill at this percent.
Yeah,
It was very close, but it wasn't the best.
Probably 10 more percent.
right. The
At
best thing,
least made it.
the best thing, the best thing like Mega Man can do right now is like get a metal blade into an up tilt.
Yeah.
Sure you can.
He could go for up
back
air, right?
That's
Back air too will
Yeah,
work.
yeah. Back air especially.
One thing I haven't seen Waltz use it like as often. I know he used it like basically to both of his set or like one of his sets is that I think that down B, the leaf shield, right?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it,
that's
Yeah, that was
that's the re-hit rate is high, but at the same time, it's kind of weird. The hitboxes kind of extend to the sides a bit, right?
that was good.
That's really
good.
good.
Banana into grab.
So now if Waltz can just
And this
prevent
where,
him from
and honestly, this is where Mega Man shines, right? Like once he has a lead,
Yeah.
like good luck getting in, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna zone you out with pellets, and that's assuming like Waltz is playing the matchup right. One thing I've yet to mention is that Leaf Shield kind of like gets rid of